and the many other fantasies. Oh my God! And the many other fantasies his degenerate mind came up with will be passed around.
What better way to spend a very hot day than staying inside and reading some Reddit stories? Before we get started, let's talk. What's been going on? How you been?
So if y'all knew, from the time we're recording this, there was a hurricane that hit Florida last night, at least for me. And wow,
You're okay? Everything's good?
I'm all good. I think there's flooding around my neighborhood, but I haven't really checked. Like, I know last year with the hurricane, it was more the entrances that were flooded and like the exits and shit. So that was kind of problematic. But last night was not good because I was woken up multiple times by tornado warnings. You know those like Amber Alert style fucking warnings?
Yeah.
That you get on your phone?
Like
yeah,
the
I got like 2 of them.
Oh, never mind. I don't have Amber Alerts on my phone. I don't have them.
Oh, you don't?
Because I don't, like, listen, it's horrible that little Johnny has been missing now
kids.
for 24 hours, but like, I don't need to know about that.
I just like having alerts on just in case like something really crazy is gonna happen. Like, my mom told me she turned off all her alerts last night. I was like, Mom. Like,
your mom and I like to live dangerously.
you said, fuck it, I don't need to know.
Exactly. We don't need to know. We're all gonna die someday. So, why worry about it coming inevitably when it could just happen?
Yeah. But, I also got those alerts, and then I got 2, like, Weather Channel alerts, because I have, like, the app. And then I got 3 texts saying tornado warning. And I was like, brother? Like, I was dead asleep with my cat. Like, we were cuddling, sleeping, and then my fucking phone starts screaming, like, and I literally launched my poor cat. Because I got up so fast.
Across the room.
No, like a little bit, like next
Did
to
you
me
like
on my
scare
bed.
her because she?
Yeah, no, she was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" Like, it was pretty spicy. But the worst is over. It's basically done. The weather is still kind of shitty. It's still rainy and like windy. Other than that, it's basically done.
It's just hot here. It's just very, very hot, and
yeah.
I don't think I could top that though. I have a pimple that's formed like right in like the corner of my eye. I'm sure everyone can see it right now, but like it hurts to blink.
Dude.
Like,
that sucks.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Dude.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Shut
Ow.
up.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, welcome back to Spicy Saturday, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Daryl, this is my co-host Brianna, and every single week we come prepared with 2 Reddit stories each, and we discuss them in great detail, or sometimes not great detail, because sometimes if we're doing something like Am I the Weenie, or something like that, it's very straightforward. However, today, we are revisiting the subreddit TrueOffMyChest. It's just a bunch of confessions, getting stuff out in the open for the entire internet to see. Air your dirty laundry and come listen to us. So last week I went first. So this week, Brianna, you're going first.
Okay. So this story is posted by user active-compote7868. Title is, Congrats for ruining my favorite restaurant. And yes, I am breaking up with you. I cannot believe how fucking stupid you are. I was having brunch with your fucking mother, which you knew because I told you that morning, when you text me saying you had reservations at my favorite restaurant all of a sudden. I love that place, but it's a pretty long drive and it's pricey, so the last time we went there was our 3-year dating anniversary. So of course, your mother thinks you're going to propose. Your older brother just got married, your younger sister is engaged, everyone is just waiting for us to get engaged and has been nudging us about it. So the day comes, even your mother texts me, hope to hear good news, and honestly, I thought you were going to propose too. I would have been okay with it and said yes. But no, you fucking piece of shit. You took me to my favorite restaurant and tell me that you cheated on me with your coworker that you said I had nothing to worry about. The bitch you just called just your work wife. You keep saying that it was just a one-time mistake, you want to make things work. I hate you and your work wife. Go work marry her instead. Now I'm here fielding fucking messages from all your relatives that are fishing for news, because your mother was so certain it was going to be a proposal that she told everyone about our dinner date.
Oh no!
Meeting you was the greatest regret of my life, and the only thing I'll miss is that your family, for all their faults, were genuinely loving and good people that I enjoyed having in my life. I won't miss you.
Oh.
Damn!
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Go off, queen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I saw this and I was thinking about grabbing it. But oh my God. I read up to the part where the OP had said, no, you took me to my favorite restaurant just to tell me that you cheated on me with your work wife.
Like, that's crazy. Imagine, because, like, she said it's, you know, it was her favorite restaurant. They hadn't been there since, like, their anniversary.
3-year anniversary, yeah.
Like, it's a long drive, and it's pricey. So you'd think,
why?
if you're gonna go to her favorite restaurant and, like, have this whole thing planned, that it's gonna be something cool.
Yeah.
But then to just drop that bomb, be like, hey, by the way, you know the chick I told you not to worry about? Which is usually the case. We fucked. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yo, I'd be livid.
Listen, the idea of having a work husband or wife.
That's something you do when you're single. I feel like that's kind of disrespectful to your partner, dude.
Yeah, unless they're fine with that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get it. Mostly because I work with all men and they're like
Your
late
work
50s.
husbands.
So my work husbands. My sugar daddies.
Your sugar daddy. But no, I feel like once you call someone like your work significant other, there's probably a reason why, because you guys probably have like a different kind of relationship than your other coworkers. So it's gonna be.
It might be a thing where it's both of them are kind of fantasizing about possibly hooking up with one another, and then they just make it happen one day. You know, it's you know, people are shitty, people are weird, you know, people make bad decisions, and that was a horrible decision because they had to go so out of their way to go to that restaurant too. Usually a breakup should be over like a conversation at the person's place or just like in a car or like, you know, a coffee shop or something. Don't go to their favorite restaurant.
Like you just ruined
that for them.
you literally just ruined that.
If my wife came and I'm not married, by the way, guys, but if my wife, like hypothetically, if my wife took me to my favorite restaurant and told me that she cheated on me,
I'd be so upset.
I am gonna burn that TGI Fridays to the fucking ground.
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays, please sponsor
Applebee's.
us. No.
I've never had Applebee's.
Good.
I've heard it's bad.
It's horrible.
My mom hates it.
I loved the 2 for $20 when I was younger, but I don't think that there's been a time. Yeah, there's a deal. They call it the 2 for $20. I don't know if they still do it. I don't really give a fuck.
I remember when Chili's did that. Now it's like 2 for $25. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, inflation's a real bitch, ain't it?
That's fucked up.
A big gulp at the gas station used to be like 79 cents. Now it's like a dollar
something.
This is outrageous.
This is outrageous. Okay, so there is a small update. Thank you all for your support and advice. I did end up telling his family via text a really simple rundown that he cheated. We're over. I loved and appreciated them all, but I think it's best I step away from them. I've blocked them because I sound really strong and certain I hate him here, but really inside I'm a wreck. I think stupid things like, well, if he told me, that at least means he cares about me, right? A bad guy that was malicious wouldn't have told me. I know people suggested that I don't need to lose my relationship with his family over this, but I think I need to cut out all of the good things I loved about him from my life so I don't do something stupid like take him back. Yeah.
You know, I get it. You become attached to your significant other's family. It makes
it 10 times harder. Luckily, all of my exes, I've gotten along really well with their families. Like, they've all been super cool and, you know, have like treated me as one of their own. And it's awesome. Okay, so there weren't really that many like top comments besides just her saying like she reached out to her mom, which she said in the update. Not to her mom, to his mom, and and just told him, but the mom had never like reached back. Then she blocked them, and that's basically it.
Good.
So this next one is pretty crazy. Posted by user. My ex had a threesome with his brother. I don't know how to word this because no, Shadow, stop. No. No. Get your little paw out of there. No. No. She has the zoomies right now, bro. She needs to chill.
Oh my god. Can you see her on the camera?
No, she's like right behind my monitor.
Oh.
She's trying to creep on my desk. She said, I don't know how to word this because I don't want it on some random TikTok page.
Oh. Fuck. Too bad.
Let me just not read that sentence. Okay, I think this one's pretty good. This one's posted by user clean-stable-7973. It's titled, Tomorrow I'm Going to Ruin His Life. I have been with him for 3 years now. We planned on getting married when our lives settled down. I wanted to start a family with him. I loved him more than anyone else in this world. I've sacrificed so much for him, moved away from my home, turned down jobs so I could stay with him, and stood by his side as he started to go back to school. I gave him my world, and he cheats on me. I found out over a month ago, the scumbag got cocky, and I found out he was cheating on me with 2 different women. One is a TA at his university, and the other his best friend's girlfriend. I write this post choking back venom. I loved him so much, he was my world, but now he will be the world I burned to nothing but ash.
Oh,
I pay for everything.
I
I love that. I pay for everything since he quit his job last year to go to school. I was more than happy to help him. I make enough to support us both. The only upside is the student loans are in his name with no connection to me. It will hurt to push the scumbag out to sea, but I will survive. I have held out for a month, enough time to create what I call the day his world burns.
Oh
Tomorrow we are hosting a party. I arranged for his family to come, but my family will sadly not be able to make it. I have packed everything valuable already, and the suitcase is in the back of my car. My brother will come during the event tomorrow to take the car that is in my name that the dirtbag drives to my parents' house. The joint account, which is all my money anyway, is already empty. The event will be great, and he thinks it's for us to announce our engagement to his family. What will happen in reality is I will announce my departure from his life. I have already taken a job out of state and have lined up a new place to live. I will start by telling everyone what he is into. The screenshots of him asking his friend's girlfriend to piss on him, and the many other fantasies.
Oh my god!
And the many other fantasies his degenerate mind came up with will be passed around. I will hand him the notice to vacate, as I have already broken our lease. We need to be out by the end of the month. I will then end off by informing him I have already reported he was sleeping with the TA for one of his classes the previous semester to the university, and that I am sad I won't see the fallout from that. His friend also has a message for him that I will deliver, informing him that his friend group never wants to see him again as well. And with that, I will leave. I will not look back. I will set his life on fire and walk away.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, dude.
Oh my god, this woman is
She's
a fucking
queen.
hero.
She's a queen, bro. Holy fuck. That is incredible. I hope he regrets the day he was born. Oh my god. I think she did everything right. The amount of awards this fucking story has is incredible. It has 78.3k upvotes.
It needs more.
Dude.
Here, can you send me the link to that one?
Yes.
I'll upvote it right now. I'll add. I don't always upvote things.
But when I do,
They're good.
One of the top comments is, you better start your speech to his family with the recitation of all the ways you've loved him and supported him. And as it goes on, they can get more suspicious of why you're saying all this. They say that hubris is the downfall of man. Yesterday, I planned to ruin his life in front of his entire family. I worked for a month to create the scenario that would cut him the deepest. I had patiently waited for the chance to storm out of his world in a blaze of glory. And then I hit the front page of Reddit. I realized I had fucked up when he was not answering my text and had not shown up hours after he told me he would be home. I had hoped it was a happy accident, literally a car killing him before I had the chance.
Oh my god.
But no, I don't know how many men in the world are currently cheating on their soon-to-be fiance with their best friend's girlfriend and a TA. However,
If you are, stop.
literally. However, the one who mattered in my plan found my Reddit post. I called his mother and found out that he had run home to his parents. He told them we had a fight and that we were probably through. I was, and still am, livid at myself. His mother asked me what had happened as he left out a few details, so I decided to tell her that he was cheating on me with a TA and his friend's girlfriend. I soon heard shouting before she hung up. I texted my ex that he had until morning to return my fucking car before I reported it stolen and sent the screenshots of all his texts to his parents and siblings. My car was sitting in the driveway when I woke up.
Hell yeah.
I contemplated sending the screenshots anyway, but his mother sent me a
she should have.
I know. But his mother sent me a heartfelt text yesterday apologizing for her son's actions. And I feel they deserve to be spared from his degenerate actions. I and my father will be moving all my stuff today, and I won't be coming back after that. I know you'll be reading this, you cheating fuck. You're a cowardly piece of shit. Just know I am not above sending out all the screenshots if you ever dare to come back in my life. Oh, and your ex-friends all know about your piss and scat fetish. I can't control what they do with that information, so good luck with that.
Damn.
Yo, do not fuck with this queen.
She thought of every angle.
Dude, she literally thought that all the way through. I will say it kind of sucks that she didn't get to, do it.
See her plan through?
Yeah, do it all the way through. She basically got almost everything that she wanted. Because, he's out of her life. She has her car back. His parents know. And his friends think he's a fucking gross-ass piece of shit. As they should. I'm
not one to judge about what everyone's personal kinks are, but I'm about to judge people that like to get piss and shed on. That's
a crazy kink. Kink shaming is sometimes not cool, but sometimes it's necessary. And this is necessary.
I'm curious as to what it stems from. I want to research it, but at the same time, I don't want that on my computer.
And that's fair. Because, I don't think I would ever search scat fetish.
No, I wouldn't search that. It would be like, why are people into this?
Yeah, but Google. It's going to show you some weird shit.
Yeah. Did they say how old he was, by the way?
Let me see. No.
Oh, okay. Assuming that they're old enough to be married or getting married, I'm going to say that they're in their mid-20s.
Probably.
Perhaps.
Because he is going back to school.
Good luck making another friend group at that that stage in your life. If I lost my entire friend group today,
I would have nothing.
I'd have, yeah, exactly. Okay, for my stories. This one is posted by user Deep Fried Conditions.
Okay.
My husband won't get a vasectomy. I'm in my early 40s, have 2 kids. My first one tore me open, and I had to get an episiotomy. Is that what it is?
I couldn't tell you. Sounds correct.
episiotomy, episiotomy. My second, she didn't want to come out, and I pushed forever. Oof. But I feel very lucky. Everybody is healthy, and we came out on the other side. I love my children. All in all, I had relatively easy pregnancies. My body isn't the same, even after pelvic floor therapy. I still pee a little when I sneeze. My stomach and boobs hang in a way they didn't before, but that's the price I paid for my children.
Because so how come I pee when I sneeze?
Wait, you pee when you sneeze?
Yes. And when I cough too hard.
What?
Pee a little.
Is that a common occurrence with women?
A lot of women that had children, and I think if your pelvic floor is too low.
Gotta do those baby mama exercises. Yeah, I gotta do some Kegels. Anyway. Because I got pregnant very quickly, my doctor recommended I go on birth control. I thought nothing of it and got an IUD soon after my second. But now, after 5 years, it's time to get it replaced. I don't want to. I'm tired. My body is tired. And my husband refuses to get a vasectomy. Flat out refuses. Points to all the horror stories online. I haven't heard of
What are the horror stories?
What are the horror stories? I'm very curious. Okay, after this story, we're going to look up the horror stories of vasectomies. I'm giving you guys time to prepare. All right, think about what's about to happen.
Jesus Christ, that was so ominous.
It's all right, you sit there and think about what's about to happen. Points to all the horror stories online. Says he doesn't react well to anesthesia, which is true. To his credit, he vomits. But I had severe morning sickness for months when I was pregnant, so he can't deal for 1 day, maybe 2. So I got another IUD, and I resent the shit out of him. 2 days after I got it, he asked me for sex. I turned him down immediately because I was still bleeding and cramping. I cannot believe that this man that I married won't even do this simple procedure for us. For our marriage. I cannot wrap my head around it. After all I have done, how can I have sex with him again and enjoy it? I can't even look at him without getting mad. He's starting to go bald, and I can't even muster an iota of sympathy for him. Oh!
Fucked.
Not the hairline! Oh,
Get fucked.
God. Thankfully, my Korean genes, I'm gonna have hair for a long time.
I love that for you.
Yeah, me too. I even resent that we're probably going to have to see a marriage counselor about this. I've been carrying the birth control burden for so long, it's his fucking turn. Why do I need to waste my time talking about it? I would do it in a heartbeat for him, why won't he do the same for me? And the worst, why doesn't he understand any of this at all?
Your wife has pushed out 2 babies, and she has said that they weren't easy. It wasn't an easy pregnancy and or labor. So they're in their early 40s. As you get older, the complications with pregnancy and like childbirth are so much higher. So I don't think they're going to have any more kids. They have 2 already. They're in their 40s. I don't think another child is in the cards. So why do you still need to bust? Why can't you shoot blanks? And it's reversible.
Yeah, it is reversible.
I think he's just being selfish, to be honest. Granted, body autonomy, you get to do what you want with your body. Just like if he was trying to pressure his wife into something and she didn't want to do it, like that's her right, that's her decision. But I think he's doing it for the wrong reasons.
Should we go into the horror stories of vasectomies?
Let me. Complications of vasectomy.
I'm actually on Reddit right now looking at something. Okay, so this thread was posted by, what is a horror story you heard about vasectomies? I'm an ER nurse and have never seen a post-vasectomy patient in my emergency rooms, so I'm guessing they usually work out fine. The only personal reports that I got were friends who reported being sore for a few days afterward. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd imagine there's some residual soreness. Yeah, they're literally like snipping your sack. One of the things a lot of people like about the idea of vasectomies is that they're supposed to be reversible, but I've heard of people who wanted a temporary vasectomy, going in to get them reversed, not having success, therefore not being able to have a family. Someone said that was their brother's experience. Here's the most common bad outcome is chronic scrotal pain. About 1 to 2% of vasectomies cause this. Personally, I had a vasectomy 3 years ago. I still feel sore in the epididymis, spermatic cord, even inner thigh on the left side. Did you find anything?
I'm on WebMD.
Perfect.
So side effects of a vasectomy. Procedures are safe. You may have some mild pain afterward, along with some swelling in your scrotum, and possibly a little bleeding. But these don't happen often and aren't typically serious. If they do, about 1% to 2% of men have the pain that doesn't go away. Complications aren't common, but if they happen, they can include bruising, inflammation, and infection. These are almost never serious, but tell your doctor if you have symptoms. A few other issues are possible but rare. An ache or feeling of pressure or discomfort in a testicle. Sperm granuloma, a hard lump or inflammation caused by leaking sperm. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah. Spermatocele. A cyst in the tube
Spermatocele?
a cyst in the tube that collects sperm, and hydrocele, a sac of fluid around a testicle that causes swelling in your scrotum. So yeah, those are rare. About 1% to 2% of men have pain that doesn't go away, and complications aren't common. So I think you're being a bitch.
I don't see what the issue is. Yeah, I think that he's just looking for some sort of excuse to get out of doing it, because he doesn't want his boys to be clipped.
Yeah, I really don't think. After all of the shit that your wife has put through her body, the least you could do is get a vasectomy.
Right. And I'm not just saying this. I have contemplated a few times within the last 2 years getting a vasectomy. If they're gonna stay together, make them wear condoms.
Yeah.
You know?
He seems like I can't feel it if I have a condom on. He seems like the exact type of dude. You don't have to put your body through any type of risk just because he doesn't want to be safe.
I can see why she is now becoming very unattracted to him, because...
And you're bald? True's a struggle. Come on. That is the most genuine laugh I've ever heard. Holy shit.
I'm dead. Oh my god, you're so funny.
No, you.
I'm sweating. Guys, I have the best fucking... I have the best co-host on YouTube. Yeah, okay, so going down here to the comments. First comment, literally what I just said. Start using condoms if y'all don't already. Just another precaution since he doesn't want to get snipped. Yeah. Oh, actually, another person says, no, condoms aren't the simple answer here. It's not really about the birth control. It's about the fact OP has put her blood, sweat, and tears into this relationship, and her body is forever changed, and this motherfucker won't go 2 days of possible vomiting to get the vasectomy. Yes, that is true. That is true. I'm not trying to point out that, like, oh, just wear a condom. Just wear a condom, dude. Just, you know, no, like this dude put her through a lot.
Like, oh, yeah, go get an IUD. Like, you've already had enough shit go into your body and come out of your body.
I am pretty sure that there are more complications of having an IUD put in than getting a vasectomy.
I'm going to look that up. Complications of an IUD.
Have you ever had an IUD put in?
Nope.
Well, I mean, you don't need to.
Not at all.
So.
Oh, God. Possible complications of an IUD include perforation, pelvic infection, and expulsion. When the IUD partially...
Expulsion?
Yeah. When the IUD partially or completely comes out of the uterus.
I'd like to imagine it shoots out like a cannon. Just like...
Just goes launching.
Lands in your neighbor's yard. It's
You're like, oh, my bad.
Knock on their door. It's like, excuse me. Like, you know when kids hit a baseball into their neighbor's yard and they have to go over and knock on the door? It's like,
yeah. Excuse me.
Hi, Mrs. Johnson. My IUD shot out of my and I need to go get it. It's in your yard. Can I go back there?
Can I go get that? So yeah, fuck you. Get a fucking vasectomy, you bitch.
And also, you know, from what I understand, like the IUD placement can be pretty painful. And
that shit has to go into your uterus. Yeah.
Yeah, like a man, I'm pretty sure gets put under or has some sort of like numbing thing. You know, it's really
anesthesia.
Unfair compared to the pain that women have to go through in certain medical procedures versus men. It's almost as if men have purposefully, no, I'm not going to go that far, but like if you guys want like a really fucked up but very interesting podcast to listen to a podcast called Behind the Bastards and look for the episode The Father of Gynecology. It's like a 2-parter, I believe. I highly recommend it. Behind the Bastards.
I think everybody and their mother gets kind of sick after anesthesia because it's a lot. You're being put under. Like I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out, that was the most recent time I had to be put under, and I felt like asshole. But did I fucking think the whole world was over? Oh no, I'm gonna throw up for a day or two. Oh, fuck off, dude.
I've gone through Zoloft withdrawals. Recently went through one. Like I was puking almost every morning.
Yeah, dude. If anything, withdrawals from antidepressants are worse than the side effects of anesthesia. I could be talking out of my ass, but from my personal experience, yes.
From our personal experiences.
Yeah.
Stop being such a bitch.
Just do it, dude. You're worried about getting someone else's pregnant?
Someone else is pregnant.
Shut up. Someone else pregnant?
This next story is posted by user reasonable_bat5495. Concerned, my daughter may have caught my husband cheating. I just tried. We're just on a roll with the husbands today.
Dude, husbands suck this episode.
I just tried. Shout out to all the husbands out there that actually treat their
give
wives
a shit. Yeah. Dude,
like the queens that they are.
I saw, not to get off topic, but I saw a TikTok the other day of this one woman who like just recently had like a pregnancy and she was like going through it and it was her birthday. And she woke up to the husband having both of the kids in the kitchen ready, had a little cake for her. They were all singing happy birthday. It was so cute. Like it's not
very
hard
cute
to be like there for your partner.
I just tried posting this in an infidelity group, but my account is too new. I'm going to try to post this here, even though I know this isn't an actual advice page. I was bathing our 2 daughters, 5 and 2, about a week ago. When I was drying them off, my daughter was talking about being naked and how you are only naked in private and for things like taking a bath. I told her, yes, that's true. Then she said, that lady was naked on Daddy. I was confused. What do you mean? Daddy and that lady were naked there. She points to our bed. I asked her who the lady was, and she shrugged like she obviously didn't know. I can't think of what possible scenario she could have seen that could have been misconstrued as a naked woman on my husband. My mind was kind of blown, and I can't stop thinking about what she claims she saw. You know, that's very because like the age is 5 and 2. I don't remember which one it was. She didn't explain which one. I'm assuming 5, maybe.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, because I feel like they have more comprehension.
I think they're in that age range where, you know, they see something, they will tell the truth about what they saw.
I feel like 5 and 2, like, it's very rare that
It's a very
they'll lie.
innocent age.
Yeah.
You're still at that age of innocence.
And you just say anything that you see. Like, I
Right.
don't think they would lie.
He's on his phone a lot, always texting people. I haven't asked him why he always has his phone glued to him, even in the shower. Even in the shower?
What?
I mean, I take my phone in there with me to play music, but I'm not like in the shower texting.
That's weird. That's a huge red flag.
I feel uncomfortable demanding he hand over his phone. He gets up very early to go to the gym now. Going to the gym isn't new for him, but he used to go after work. Now sometimes he goes before and after work, supposedly.
What? No. There's no way.
You gotta see those fitness results. If
I'll be
he's
like, let me touch your arm.
It's not getting bigger. He is constantly horny and has been for the past few months. I've asked him what's wrong with him. He's horny. That's what's wrong with him.
That's what's wrong with him.
It's like, what's wrong with people? They're horny. He says he doesn't know, but it's like he's 18 again, and he's constantly getting hard and can't stop thinking about sex.
Ew.
He never had a problem in this area, but he was
Men are
also
so
never like this. Wait, what?
Men are so gross.
Oh, yeah, we are. I totally
Constantly
agree.
getting hard. Oh, I'd be like, ew, put that away.
At first it was flattering, and I felt desired, and he wanted it seemingly for me so often that I never imagined he could be cheating. Now I'm wondering, why did he suddenly go from being a normal man with a normal, healthy sex drive to being like a teenage boy? None of these things by itself is super suspicious, other than what my daughter said. She doesn't know anything else and had nothing further to share with me about what she saw or what Daddy was doing, and I don't want to involve her any further. Do you think I'm being overly suspicious? Should I just come right out and ask him what the hell our daughter was talking about? I've thought about it, but if he has something to hide, I don't think he'll admit it to me that easily. Thank you for any help with this one.
I don't think she's, being overly suspicious. I think after what your daughter said and like how he's been acting and he always has his phone on him, I would just go outright and talk to him about it. Like, don't say it in an accusing way because that can kind of backfire. I think you should be like, hey,
our daughter said this.
Yeah, like definitely bring up what your daughter said.
Kids have
Kids aren't stupid.
They aren't. You might think that they are, but they're not. I mean, they are.
Contrary to the popular belief.
So, oh mama, I don't have any good advice for you. Unfortunately, kids this young don't have a filter and they don't play sides. Yep. I'd be inclined to believe that she saw something and I would feel uncomfortable and anxious for the same reasons. Yep. I honestly don't know what I'd do because even if you say something to your husband, you'll almost certainly say, she's 5. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Sending you hugs because I know this definitely has your stomach and knots and your heart hurting. Yeah, I feel for this. I feel
I feel awful for her. That's a shitty thing. And especially, like, he all of a sudden changed up his sex drive. Like, I guess that could change or whatever. I don't know. I feel like just everything she has said has just been pointing at something suspicious.
Other comment here, but how was a kid watching them? Was he supposed to be on duty parenting and he decided to fuck some woman while little kids were napping?
Yeah, I know. I'm confused. Like, you were that bold to bring another woman in front of your kids?
Like, again, he probably thought that they were too young to even know. They're not going to remember this. Yeah. Top comment here is by Aaron. I am 31 years old and I have zero memory of this event, but my parents have shared this story a few times and I think it's really relevant. Apparently, when I was 4 years old, my sister was a newborn. I walked in on my parents having sex. They were horrified, but got me out of the room quick. Apparently, I later told them that sister had a smelly poop, but dad was gone and mom was taking a bath in the bed with a guy. It was 1000% my parents, and I apparently entirely failed to recognize my own dad in a position I have thankfully never seen him in again.
Yeah, no, that's traumatic.
Point is, kids' memories are weird. Kids also do not have a great sense of time. You mentioned yourself that you and your husband's sex life has increased, and I think that there is a chance that your daughter walked in on the two of you at one point and did not understand what she was seeing and just mentioned it later. I'm not saying to entirely dismiss things, but please do not let a bunch of Reddit strangers convince you that your husband is cheating. Yes, and also don't let 2 strangers on YouTube tell you that your husband is cheating either.
What do we know? We just get the context from what we read.
Yeah, we're just here to entertain. It's totally normal to let anxiety and worry get to you. And in that lens, of course, some other things are going to seem like they could be bad signs. But from an outside perspective, it seems highly unlikely that the other behaviors are related. For example, if he was sneaking out at extra times while pretending to be at the gym, wouldn't that mean he had a place he was sneaking out to? If he already had a reliable place to go to and an excuse ready, gym time, why on earth would he bring his affair partner to your home and have sex with your kids present? It just doesn't seem logical. It's completely logical and human to have those kinds of anxieties and worry when something so unexpected comes out of the mouth of a child. But I think it's far more probable that your daughter is recounting a situation that she did not understand or recognize than it is that your husband has been having an affair that he decided to blow by bringing his affair partner into your home and having sex in front of your 2 young daughters. Especially based on the way you described him, you know him best. Sending you love and support, but please don't let people get into your head too much.
Well, damn. They got a point there.
That's a nice way to look at it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the more logical approach.
What does that say about us?
We are pessimistic.
That's the name of a song, right? From Paramore, for Pessimist, I'm Pretty Optimistic.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Or is that an album?
No, I think that's a song.
Okay. Shout out to Paramore.
Shout out to Paramore.
Love Hayley Williams.
Dude,
if you love Hayley Williams too, like this video and subscribe. Sorry, you go ahead.
Your turn.
If you love Paramore and you absolutely adore Hayley Williams, subscribe to the channel. She'd want you to.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed all these spicy stories on this spicy Saturday. If you want to become a member of Whoville, go down and click subscribe. Maybe leave a little like. Maybe leave a comment. We want to hear your thoughts on all these stories because it's been fun.
And if there are any subreddits that we haven't covered on Spicy Saturday yet that you guys would like to see covered, let us know in the comments as well. If you want to follow me personally, you can follow me at the Dairy Boy on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever. You can follow me there.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, it's just at Certicate on basically everything. Instagram, Twitter, X. I don't really stream much anymore, but you know, if you want to leave a follow there.
I kind of want to stream again. I kind of want to, I know that I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but I would probably go back to Twitch.
I've been wanting to stream, but I don't know.
I will eventually get back into streaming. We will probably end up streaming as the Daydream Arcade at some point in the future here on YouTube. But
Chicken nugget.
Huh?
Just, it was for some friends that they asked me to say.
Oh, okay. Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Let's go.
Let's go.